Hey everybody, and welcome back to Full Tilt Drift. Today we're going to be talking about how to safely remove spray paint from your chrome rims. So I picked these rims up for a really good price because two of them had some really spotty black spray paint on them, and two of them looked like this where they were fully painted. So I knew I was either going to have to paint the set of wheels or remove the paint and take them back to chrome to be able to sell them for some more money. So I decided to bring them back to chrome because I think I'm going to get more money out of them that way. And to do that, I only had to invest about $7 per wheel in the cleaner that I'm using to get the paint off. So this is not Plasti-Dip, this is actual spray paint that is not meant to come off, but today I'm going to show you how to safely remove it and take your wheel back to this nice chrome. So let me show you what all we're going to use today to restore this rim to this quality. So all you're really going to need to clean the spray paint off these wheels is two things: a pressure washer and some oven cleaner. The pressure washer is going to be a requirement because a garden hose isn't going to have enough power to blow the spray paint off the wheel after it's loosened from the chrome surface. And the oven cleaner is what we're using to loosen that paint. By letting the oven cleaner sit on the wheel, it'll emulsify the paint and remove it from the chrome surface, but you still need something powerful to get it off the wheel. So using these two things in combination is going to be the perfect thing to clean this wheel up. Now you are going to have to invest about 2 cans of oven cleaner for each wheel that you're doing, especially if they're fully painted like this. You can see here I've got 2 cans of this First Street brand oven cleaner. It's real cheap, it's like $3.50 a can, so you're looking at like $7 a wheel. And for 4 wheels, that's $30 to get them all cleaned up and nice and chrome again. Really not bad. So the basic plan here is to spray the oven cleaner on the wheel, half of the wheel at a time. That way you conserve some material and it doesn't dry on the surface. You'll let it sit for about 5 minutes, adding another coat about halfway through those 5 minutes. Then you can pressure wash it off and you'll remove a bunch of the paint. Depending on how many coats of spray paint are on this wheel, you're going to have to go through several cycles of oven cleaner and pressure washing, which is why it's going to take about 2 cans for each wheel. After 2 cans, you can see that we have it completely cleaned up. So instead of talking for the whole video, I'm going to prove that this actually works and show you guys how to get it done. First, we'll rinse the wheel down with the pressure washer to get any loose dirt and paint off of it. Not very much paint is going to come off the wheel right now, but we're going to be getting a bunch of dirt and grime off of it and out of our way. Next, we'll apply a thick coat of the foamy oven cleaner to the wheel. We're going to let this sit for 5 minutes, adding 1 more coat about halfway through. So now that 5 minutes is up, we're going to take the pressure washer and wash down all the areas that we had coated in the oven cleaner. Remember, depending on how many coats of spray paint are on here, you're not going to start seeing very much chrome the first time around. It could take 3 to 5 cycles of oven cleaner on this wheel to get it completely clean if it has a lot of spray paint on it. As you guys can see, we've started exposing the chrome around the edge of the rim, also on some of the spokes. These are all the areas where the spray paint was the lightest. So the sides of the spokes are almost all completely clean now, which is awesome. Tops of the spokes are more clean than the walls, but the walls are going to start cleaning up after our next coat. Alright guys, now you can see that we've got chrome on about half the wheel again. About 99% of the paint is off of here. We just need to get some of the smaller spots around the center and a little bit on the spokes. The center area tends to have the most paint on it usually because for some reason people just load it on there. But the lip, the spokes, they're all looking really good. Once we get the other side looking as good as this side, we're only going to spray the oven cleaner down on the spots that we still need to remove the paint on. So first we'll tackle this side, then we'll clean up the spots. So I just sprayed the wheel down with the next cycle of oven cleaner and I forgot to turn the camera on to record it. But we're going to let this dwell for 5 minutes, then we're going to pressure wash it off, repeat the cycle, and it should be looking just as clean as the other side. So at this point guys, we've gone through about an entire can of oven cleaner, just a little bit more than 1 can. So you can see why you're going to need about 1.5 to 2 cans for each of these wheels. This side of the wheel must have had a lot heavier paint on it because it's going to take a 3rd cycle for it to get just as cleaned up as the other side. So now it's time to clean up all the spots that still have paint on them. This time we're going to focus on the entire face of the wheel, and we're going to cover any spots that still have paint in oven cleaner. Once again, we're going to let it sit for 5 minutes, and then we're going to come back and hope it got all the rust off. So that's it guys, that's how you safely clean spray paint off your chrome wheels. We started out with one that was completely spray painted black and one that was already cleaned up, and now the one that was black is looking just as nice as the one that we already had cleaned. So there are some other ways to clean paint off chrome wheels like steel wool, some other types of cleaners, but in my opinion this is the safest way because the oven cleaner will not harm your chrome unless you leave it on there for more than 10 minutes. As long as you're washing it off after 5 or 6 minutes after it emulsifies the paint, your chrome will be fine. Don't let it dry on the wheels though, as this could cause staining, so just be careful of that. So the last step to get these perfectly cleaned up is to polish them, but I don't have any chrome polish on hand right now. So rest assured, I'll be getting some soon, polishing these up so that I can post them up for sale and get top dollar out of these wheels. So thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions or comments about today's video, go ahead and leave them down in the comments for me below, and I'd be happy to answer them. And if you guys have ideas for new videos for me, I'd love to hear them. Until then, I'll see you guys next time on Full Tilt Drift.